Stressless Auto Video Walkaround. Today we're featuring a 2003 Porsche 911 Targa that's being offered for sale and consignment here at our indoor showroom. This particular vehicle is a fantastic copy of a 996 Porsche with just over 19,790 miles. It is in fantastic shape. It is a one-owner Texas car that was only used as a Sunday driver. This particular model is painted in orient red metallic with graphite gray leather. Had an original MSRP of $93,265. And then the original owner had the Porsche approved aero kit installed by the local dealer, Roger Beasley Porsche. This being a one-owner Texas car, there is no signs of rust. Has 2 keys, all the books, most of the service records, the original window sticker, and the Porsche certificate of authenticity. This being the Targa model, the glass roof does almost fully retract beneath the glass rear hatch. The entire glass has been covered in UV protective film. The vehicle has never been smoked in and has never had any pets in it either. As you'll see as we pan around this car, it is truly in fantastic shape. All of the plastics of the light are in great shape, no hazing, no micro marring. The wheels are in fantastic shape. The paint is in excellent shape. The interior shows very little signs of wear at all. Overall, this is a nearly perfect example of a 2003 911 Targa. At this point, as we finish panning around the nose here, I'm going to focus in on the few little minor imperfections I can find around the vehicle. Starting here on the front bumper, as you can see as I pan in here, it's really nothing noticeable until you get very close. And even then it's small rock chips, and all of them are smaller than the head of a thumbtack. Even as I pan down here around the front aero kit lip, you'll see very little imperfections at all. There's a slight one here that has been touched up to the right of my finger. Otherwise, as we pan around down here at the bottom, you'll see there's very little scraping at all, which is unusual for a vehicle this low. Again, as I zoom in from out and in under this bumper, hardly anything visible until you get right up on top of it, and then small, minor rock chips. Very unusual to have this few rock chips on a vehicle like this when it has such a front low nose. As I continue to pan around, I'll point out just a few other small imperfections on the hood here. Again, just small rock chips. Otherwise, very little anything visible at all. Now on the passenger side fender, there's a small scratch here right above my finger. And then above the gas door, there's a little bit of a scratch right to the right of my finger here. Just below the gas door, right above the wheel, there's a small rock chip. And another small rock chip just behind the gas door. On the passenger side skirt, there's a small hairline scratch here right to the right of my finger. And then on the rear quarter panel, as you can see, you really can't see until you get up almost entirely on the paint. Just some very light surface scratches here You can see the light catch on right now. On the driver's side, there's a small bit of paint chipping on the leading edge of the door. You can see just above my finger. And then right behind that, on the rear quarter panel, another small rock chip. On the mirror, again, pointing out just little of these small rock chips. As you'll see, most all the wheels are in great shape. Tires are in great shape. This being the passenger's rear, there's one slight nick here, which I'll point out now. This being the driver's rear, no marks, and the front driver's has a small scratch in the clear coat, which I'll zoom in now and point out. As you can tell, this is truly a fantastic example of a 911. Moving on to the interior of the car now, you continue to see how fantastic this is. It's a highly optioned interior, has the ruffled leather, metal door sills, a lot of aluminum look options here, as you see in the steering wheel and the center console. The front driver's seat shows very little, if any, wear at all. Even the side bolster, which normally receives some wear from getting it out of the car, as you can see here, there's no wear at all. It does have the Porsche crest option in the headrest. On the passenger side now, just like the driver's side, it's in fantastic shape with even less wear. You can see here it has the factory placed black floor mats. The dash is in great condition with no cracks or pulling. And again, the leather is in fantastic shape, with hardly a sign of any wear. No marring on the bolsters or anything. Moving to the rear now, there's a slight scratch on the back of the front seat here, and then just above my finger here, very hard to see. But as I pan around here to the rear seats of the car, again, looks factory new, with no signs of wear at all back here. Carpet's in great shape. The leather looks perfectly brand new. On the passenger side, there's again a small wear mark on the back of the seat. A small scratch here in the leather. And one more right above my finger. As you can tell, hardly noticeable at all until you do point out. But just like the driver's side, no evidence of wear at all. This being the Targa model, the rear glass hatch does open. Look here in the package shelf area, and again, just like the rest of the car, it's in fantastic shape. No signs of wear at all, no stains, no rips. The carpet looks brand new. Looks just as it did when it was sold on the showroom floor. Now under the front bonnet, again it's all complete. Factory 6-disc CD changer, spare tire, no evidence of wear on the carpet, no stains, no rips. Overall in fantastic shape. We'll now move to a cold startup of the car. This concludes this edition of the Stressless Auto Video Walkaround. Please give us a call to schedule a test drive or visit our website to see over 50 high-resolution photos of this car. Thanks again.